Hello, I'm your City Manager, Matt Baumgarten, and welcome to Inside Berkley, the wonderful new show that we've developed to take you inside all the great things happening in our community. I'm joining you from the City Council chambers here in the Berkley City Hall, where I can go over what happened at the January 7th City Council meeting. The first item we did was the City Council approved the Tunnels to Towers Run. This is hosted by the Stephen A. Siller Foundation. This is a wonderful event. It's been going on for a couple of years now, and the money for this event goes to help firefighters' families and helping them through some tough times if need be. Last year, this event raised $28,000 for that foundation, and we hope to see it grow more and more. That event will take place on October 6th at our own Hurley Field. And so please, make some time to join us. The next item the City Council approved was an interlocal government agreement with the Berkley School District. And what that basically means is it recommits us to working together with our local school district. All the wonderful things that we share, not only the experiences and the students, but also we help one another out by sharing things like fuel and salt, the things that doesn't make sense for both of us to buy independently. We have a very long history in doing this, and it serves both entities very, very well. This is a 2-year agreement. We look forward for it lasting much longer than that. Council also adopted a housekeeping update to our city's ordinances. As we've discussed for quite a while, we want to improve our code enforcement to make sure that it is a valuable service to our residents. And part of doing this would be utilizing a new firm called McKenna Associates. Our previous ordinance mandated that an employee had to be the one to write a ticket when a code enforcement violation goes on too long. This simply changed that wording to say designee, allowing our brand new inspection firm to do the full job needed in order to keep the curb appeal of our community up, as well as yours and my property values. Next up on the agenda, the City Council continued the conversation on Coolidge Highway. As you know, we've been discussing for quite a while now the idea of possibly evaluating a short-term road diet or lane reduction or reconfiguration. It's had several names so far. Essentially, what we'd like to do is take Coolidge from being a 4-lane road now with an intermittent turn lane and create out of it a 3-lane road with a continuous turn lane, some bike lanes, and some far more comfortable parking. We think there are a lot of values to this, but it's not something that doesn't come without the possibility of unintended consequences. Hence, an evaluation instead of just jumping right into it. Some of the benefits we hope to receive out of this would be something like friendlier streets for pedestrians, motorists, and cyclists. Another benefit added for safety purposes would be the continuation of a turn lane all the way from 11 mile to 12 mile. As you know, it sort of weaves in and out now. If we had one long, continuous left turn lane, not only does that reduce bottlenecks and people stopping, wait for traffic to clear so they can make a left turn, but it also gives our emergency vehicles a throughway, even in high traffic scenarios, to get directly to Beaumont. Not only does this help you as a motorist, but it also helps anyone who has the unfortunate experience of needing to ride in an ambulance and trying to get to Beaumont as fast as possible. As I said, this is a temporary evaluation in order to try to figure out if this actually does work for Berkley. There are plenty of studies and case models that have gone on throughout all over the country, but as you know, Berkley is unique, and we want to make sure that this works for us. So the duration of this evaluation period is first a 12-month period that will focus in on the traffic safety portions of this, as well as the roadway function. Then, after that point, it extends to a 24-month evaluation in order to study the effects it has on the economic benefits, such as how are our businesses doing? Are people shopping there more? Do they see an uptick in users and return customers? All the things that we want to see in a complete street, and that's what we want Coolidge to be. And the last item the City Council did at their January 7th regular meeting was to approve the DDA Directors Contract. This is a 2-year agreement that has to be approved by both the DDA Board of Directors as well as the City Council. We look forward to working with the DDA Director for another 2 years and seeing all the wonderful things that the DDA is going to do over that period. Moving past this January City Council meeting, we take a look at February, and what a great month it's going to be. We're going to kick things off with the annual Winterfest happening at February 2nd at the Community Center. As you know, great events, wonderful times. Big credit to our Parks and Rec department for putting that together every year. Chock full of fantastic events for kids of all ages. Then we move on to February 19th, where we'll be hosting a town hall on the topic of recreational marijuana sales here in the City of Berkley. As you know, Proposal 1 passed across the state of Michigan at the November general election, and Berkley voters supported that by about 70% approval rate. So we need to know now if recreational marijuana is appropriate to be sold in the City of Berkley. We are absolutely looking for your input on this and hope you can attend the February 19th Recreational Marijuana Town Hall meeting happening at the Community Center as well. And the last thing I have for you is another chat with Matt's coming up. It's a great chance to sit down and talk to your neighbors and talk to myself as well and have a kind of an informal conversation about what you see around your community. That date is going to be the February 27th, 6:30, right here in the Berkley Council chambers. This is by no means everything that's going on in the month of February, so for more information, check out the city's website at www.berkleymich.org and find out what's happening all across the community. So thanks for watching our very first episode of Inside Berkley. Let us know what you'd like to see us cover in the future. We look forward to making this a fun and informative journey throughout the city. Once again, I'm your city manager, Matt Baumgarten, and I look forward to seeing you out in the community.